Let's say you've got about $15 in your pocket and you want to build a Pauper deck that is both fun to play and competitive. Even though it might seem easy, it's actually not, because the average deck will cost you about $50 to $80 when we include the sideboard, and there are even decks which will cost you about $150 when we include the sideboard, so there are a lot of different price ranges in Pauper, even though it's known as a very budget format. So I think this is probably the best and very cheap deck you can build for this price point in Pauper, and the deck in question is of course Mono White Heroic. So this deck is very aggressive, it plays only the white color. We've got 3 different creatures we will be buffing with our auras. One of them is the main serval, then the armadillo, and then of course the trailblazer, probably the best creature in this deck. We've got 2 win conditions, one of them is the ethereal armor, then we've got the solid footing, which actually is amazing because it says that creature assigns the combat damage equal to its toughness rather than power, so that explains why all the creatures we play have such a big toughness. But the creature has to have vigilance. So the serval is amazing, it has vigilance by itself, and the armadillo and the trailblazer, we need a way to give them vigilance. So we have some auras that do that. We've got 3 of the enhancements and then 4 of the sentinel's eyes. We've also got some supporting auras in the Spirit Link, great against more aggressive decks, then the Hyena Umbra, amazing card from protection, right? And the Aegis, bit of an experiment here, it gives +1/+3, which works really well with the solid footing, and it does remove a blocker by tapping a creature as well. And the emerge here, I think this is awesome. It can serve as a way to making the creatures we have unblockable, and it has rebound, which means we can actually cast it twice. The mana base is actually very simple, and I'm trying some new things here. So we've got 14 planes, 2 secluded steppe to actually cycle, since it is very possible we will have more than enough lands already, and 2 sandstone bridges. This land comes into play tapped, which is a shame, but when it ETBs, we can give a creature +1/+1 and vigilance, which works of course amazingly with the solid footing. I like to play more lands than less, and that's the reason why we are playing 2 secluded steppe. This of course can vary on your build. And the sideboard, we are trying to solve some problems. So if the opponent has some sticky creatures, we can use the Deathblade Elite. If the opponent has some black or red removal spells, usually black, since the creatures we have such a big toughness. Mask of Law and Grace is our best friend. Then Shield of Duty and Reason, great against things like elves or fairies. Spirit Link, of course 2 more against the mono red decks. Standard Bearer, really important against High Tide. And then the Traben Charm, this card just does it all. It's a removal against creatures, it can destroy some enchantments, or we can exile a graveyard, which is great against decks like 5-land Spy. So let me know if you would build this deck for $15, and I will see you in the games. Let's see how can we do and if we can win with it. So first game here against Labyrinth, we win the die roll, which is awesome. And we find a hand that actually looks pretty good. I think we will be cycling the steppe, and we maybe need some protection depending if they play black or not, but let's keep. Okay, so let's go for a plains and then play the Trailblazer, the only creature we have, and say go. Oh, they start things off with a Shaman, which of course isn't super ideal for us. I think we can go for the Umbra and then the enhancements. I'm not sure how all in we want to go here, but I think we want to go decently all in. I'm not sure if they will do like Toxin Analysis or 2 on 2, or like how will this work, but I think we have to count on that. They don't have it right now and we just need to go in, right? So let's start things off with playing the enhancements because we want to get up to the 4 speed, right? Okay, they go for a Wellspring. It doesn't seem like they have a Black Source and or Analysis in there, which is nice. Maybe they will do the whole thing next turn, I'm not really sure. Emerge is amazing. We can give protection from red if we want to, which means they would need to sacrifice more artifacts, which is really nice. So let's play a land. I think we can actually cycle the steppe first. We still have mana to do everything. Hyena Umbra number 2 is amazing. I think I will go for that. We will have 2 Hyena Umbras and then we have the Emerge. So this is actually a lot of protection, right? So we hit them for 6. Speed is at 2, which is very nice. Okay, Bolt. So they can go for the Toxin right now. Okay, that's Shaman number 2. That's very interesting. I'm not sure if they will block or what's the plan here. So let's see, we could actually... Yeah, I think we could actually have lethal next turn if they have nothing, right? We could do for Emerge, then Sentinel's Eyes. This is Rebound, so we can give protection from red. They can't really block. I think I like this. Let's try it. It's very risky. Of course, they could have something like a cast down, but I don't think that's such a big problem here. Let's give protection from, let's say, red, and we will rebound that. So let's give protection from red. This is great. We've got another emerge here. This is super nice. So we can go for Sentinel's Eyes here. Then 4. I think we can start attacking now. We have the protection from red. We win the first game. Sick. Okay. So in this matchup, I don't think we will necessarily need Spirit Links, so let me sideboard that out. I think the emerges are fine, although they are very good against cast downs only, so I think I'm gonna get rid of like 2 and definitely bring the Mask of Law and Grace, which is incredible in this matchup. And shall we go for the Deft Blades to actually provoke the Shamans? I think it might be pretty good. Let's try it. Let's cut 2 Servals and then bring 2 Deft Blades. And let's finish with 1 Traben Charm. This could be pretty nice as well if the game goes long, so let's go. This end has a lot of lands, I would maybe say even too many lands, but I don't think it's that bad to be honest. I think we can make this work if we definitely draw some auras. We've got the Blessing as well. The Dillo is very hard to get rid of, so let's keep this one actually. They start with the Mistvault Bridge, that's cool. Another of the Armadillos. Okay, well we definitely need some auras here, but let's play the Armadillo. They could also have the black spells, which will make us sacrifice. Okay, Wellspring, sure. Another Blessing, I mean, definitely not bad. Okay, I think let's play the Servo here. What's kind of difficult is, I'm not sure if we want to give protection from black or from red, right? Because obviously red has Galvanic Blasts, red has Shamans, but black has cast downs, so... Okay, Enforcer already, sure. Light Wheel enhancements, I mean, not bad per se. I think it's fine. I think we are just going to play an Armadillo here. And then probably just flash in the Benevolent Blessing end of their turn, right? No attacks. They hit us for 4, we don't really mind. They will go for Reckoner's Bargain, sure. I think we could flash in the Blessing right now. Depending on what they do though. Actually don't want to. If they play land, we will see if they could hold a cast down or something, and step, sure. They don't have enough mana for it, they didn't find a land, which is actually nice. I think I want to Blessing the Armadillo here. They Galvanic Blast, but we have Ward 1 and they can't pay for that, so we win the match. That was interesting. Let's do 0 against Affinity. Alright, so we go second here, find the hand with Secluded Steppe, decent amount of creatures and enchantments, but I think we will mulligan this one. Okay, I will take a risk here and keep this, although there are no creatures, we can cycle the Steppe, which should help. So let's keep and put one of the eyes on the bottom, hopefully we won't get punished super hard. Okay, Goblin Blast Runner, interesting. Let's go for Plains and say go, we will cycle the Steppe end of turn. Go for a Synthesizer, sure. Find a Goblin Grenade, that's pretty wild. So they can attack and Goblin Grenade us. So that's 6 damage if I'm not mistaken, alright. Wow, so we go to 14, we will cycle the Steppe here, enhancements, sure. This is pretty bad, I think I will wait one more turn, if it doesn't work, if we don't find a creature, I think I will just probably concede and we go to game 2. We have a decent sideboard, they do play Chromatic Star as well, interesting. Tomb Raider, sure. I mean, that's on me, I kept a risky hand, right, so... Yeah, Sentinel's Eyes, you know what, let's go to game 2. I think we have actually a good chance in the post-sideboard games, like a really good chance. So, what I want to do is... You can remove the Emerge unscathed very safely, I feel like. We will add 3 Mask of Law and Grace, and the 2 Spirit Links. We could play a Traben Charm, but I feel like it's a little bit of a waste against them. Also could play the Deathblade Elite, but again... I think we'll just stick to our creatures. We have 12 of them, so hopefully we can find some. Looks like we can't. Okay, let's mulligan. I mean, yeah, we have double Laguna Band along with Solid Footing. I think this is fine. We will keep. I don't love that we have only 1 land, but it's not the end of the world. Let's put the main serval on the bottom. Play the Steppe, say go. Okay, Voldaren Epic here, sure. Sentinel's Eyes, very good combo with the Footing. Okay, Goblin Tomb Raider. They will go for attacks. I don't think I want to block. If they have a bolt, this could be a problem. Okay, Blast Runner, sure. We find a Spirit Link, that's pretty good. Let's put Mask of Law and Grace on this guy. Hopefully we can find a land. You know, if we do find a land, this is great. If we don't, we might be in trouble. because playing only one aura a turn, but again, I don't want to go to 5 with this deck. I feel like that's not the best idea. And we do play 12 creatures. Okay, Bushwhacker. So you can either kill something or... Yeah, I think we will just kill the Bushwhacker, to be honest. Okay, this is very good. So we can go for a Spirit Link. And I think we will go for Vigilance as well. Next turn, probably Solid Footing. This is good. We have Vigilance, we gain 4 life back. Now they can't really attack into us. We are in a pretty good position, I feel like. I'm not sure if they knew we are mono white heroic, but there are not many decks that play Secluded Steppe, right? Another Blast Runner. Okay, so this can get quite big actually, when they sacrifice the blood token. No attacks, that's what we like to see. I think we can go for the enhancements. And then we will flash in the Solid Footing. So that will be 12 life. So I think, yeah, we've got this game on lock for sure now. Unless they have like some special card. I don't think there is a card that gets rid of a creature with protection from red in a mono red deck, right? They bolt the face, sure. And Galvanic Blast the face. We are still at 20 though. Synth. Flip Doom Raider, good for them. Yep, we win the second game. So let's see what can we do in the third one. I don't think there is necessarily a card which we are super scared of. I think I will cut one of the servals and we will add back one of the ages. And that's about it. Now we of course go second, which means we will really need to have a very good opening hand. Ideally some way of protection and some way to gain life, right? Okay, that's a lot of lands. We can cycle the Steppe, we have the Blazer, Serval serves as a good blocker as well. We can keep. Reckless Lucky, okay. 19. Benevolent Blessing is pretty awesome. Let's play the Blazer. They will probably attack. If they do, I don't think we are blocking. Again, we are very afraid of Lightning Bolt. They grenade this guy. Okay, I respect that actually. Sure. So I want to go for the Serval. Hopefully no more Goblin Grenades. They seem to be on one land, which is nice. We will give this protection from red as soon as we can. Okay, Lucky. Please no grenade. They attack. No blocks. Come on, they have other grenade. Come on. Let's cycle. Armor. Alright, well, we just say go. Both of our creatures are gone to Goblin Grenade, which is quite interesting. Play a Star. Digs deeper through their deck. Alright. An Implement of Combustion. That's fair. Spirit Link. Let's just play Plains and say go. Sadly, no creature to enchant here. Racking the Star. Drawing a card in the process. Alright. Blast Runner. I mean, we have some time to find a creature, but hopefully it will be sooner than later. Hey, here is an Armadillo. That's awesome. Let's go Armadillo. I think we don't wait for anything, to be honest, and instantly go for the Benevolent Blessing on red. And then Armor. And then just Spirit Link. And we should be fine from this point. And we also can activate the ability, which is pretty underrated. The ability for 4 mana is incredible when we don't have Solid Footing. They go for the Implement. We also can give this guy Vigilance, so it can both block, attack at the same time. Okay, another armor. Well, this is awesome for us. So I don't think we will hit the ability this turn. We will give Vigilance instead. Yeah, this is really good for us. And we win the game. 2-0 against, looks like mono red Synthetizer with some sacrifice synergy. Good game. So we go first here against Camille, 2 for a 1. Hand would be pretty sweet, although no creatures, we need to mulligan. I mean, same thing again, right? Okay, this is much better. Let's keep. We can get rid of the Steppe, and I feel like, I kind of like all of those, not gonna lie. Let's try the Blessing, although it doesn't make me really happy. We go first, right? Yeah. Well, nah, I'm going for the land. It might seem weird, but I'm going for the land. I want all of those cards. And we have a decent chance we drew another one with 18 in them. I mean, with 18 of them in the deck, right? Okay, Maestro's Theater, so Grixis, okay. Sentinel's Eyes, sure. Let's play them. I misclicked and forgot to attack, very good start. 3 of Tails, okay, this is already interesting. And Prophetic Prism, not sure what to think at all. Is this like 4 colors or something? Land is awesome. I'm not sure what to protect against, if you know what I mean. Let's go Ethereal Armor and Sentinel's Eyes, hopefully no hard kill spell here. I honestly have no idea. I could do like protection from black just to blind it. They play Prism and okay. So it's 3 or 4 colors maybe even. Chromatic Star, sure. Frogmite too. Another Prism, sure. Benevolent Blessing, I think we will main phase that. Protection from black. I'm not sure what to expect from a deck like this, but let's say black could be pretty good. Dark Steel Citadel and a Mirror Enforcer, okay. They could play a Shaman, so maybe protection from red would be in place as well. Armadillo, sure. So instead of playing an Armadillo, I think we will just give protection from red main phase. Not sure what to expect yet again, so let's hit them for 7 here. They block. This could be a sacrifice probably. Something like Reckoner's Bargain. Nope, okay. Never mind. Another Prism, okay, wow. They play multiples of Trees of Tales. Thoughtcast, alright. We win the first game, okay. No clue what to expect here. Absolutely zero, to be honest. But let's say we can ditch the emerges, at least some of them, and bring Mask of Law and Grace. I think that will be generally important, although I honestly have no idea if that's right or not. And yeah, let's just go and see if this sideboard works. Honestly, the Shield of Duty and Reason could be as good or even better against our deck, depending on what exactly are they doing. Hand is almost playable, no creature though, we need to mulligan. This one is sweet. I think we will keep and ditch the Emerge unscathed. Okay, they let us go first, I think, because we won the last game, so this is already interesting. Let's go Laguna Band. So they've actually decided to go second, I have no idea why. Chromatic Star, sure. Okay, another land. Let's go Mask of Law and Grace. And then Ethereal Armor, hopefully that will be enough. Let's attack for 4. Okay, Prism. Sentinel's Eyes and Solid Footing, that's a lot of damage. I don't think they are dead, but they are definitely very close to it. Yeah, it's for 13, right? I mean 14 actually. Yeah, we win the match. So that's 2-0 against, I don't even know what we were playing, that's how fast this deck was. So we are back with the conclusion once again, and I think this deck is even better than I thought it would be. It is just so fast, it can absolutely destroy people if they don't have the right answers. I was in love with the sideboard, I think the sideboard is amazing. I think there are some changes that could be made to the main deck, and I will of course make those changes before I publish the deck to you guys. So first off, I think the Emerge is great, but I think there might be more utility in Stave Off because it can target the opponent's creatures. So that's the first thing I would do. It's especially good against cards like Shaman, right? You can even use it against something like Walls to deny the Freed from the Real and so on and so forth. Then the Sandstone Bridges, they were very situational. I don't think they were super bad, but I would maybe just play 2 more Secluded Steppe to be honest. I think that the ability to cycle and find more gas is much more valuable than the +1/+1 and Vigilance. Then honestly, I could see playing Light Wheel Enhancements number 4, and I definitely could see playing something like Yoked Ox, which is simply a 1 mana 0 for vanilla instead of the main serval, although I think the main serval is very good as well. I would need to do some more testing, but those are the ideas I have right after playing this deck. I would maybe play a Benevolent Blessing number 4, I think this card is extremely powerful. Still, I think this is the best 15 bucks you will spend if you're getting into Pauper. This deck is very strong and the price point is really low, so I think this is the best entry point for a new player. So let me know in the comments how does your version of Mono White Heroic look, and I will see you soon. Have a good day, bye.